Alright, what's up guys? Today, painting Snoopy, so let's get straight to the video. I'm a little bit in a rush right now, so we're gonna do black and then some blue on the bottom, right? Got some blue. Just like that, we're gonna do some blue. Now just use your imagination, fellas. Shit, you know? But yeah. How's y'all's days going so far, you know? Get some purple in there. Just like that. Purple. You know, I'm not gonna lie, every color is pretty. Like, every color is nice. I really don't mind any color at all. They all look good. Every color looks good. Just kind of blend that in right now. So boom, just like that. Purple, purple. Boom. Get some black in it, just like this. Just like that. Now with this black, I didn't put a lot, like I said. I just put very tiny bits of brushes, you know? Make it look pretty cool, you know? It's kind of like this, you know? Nothing too crazy. Light strokes. So now, right now, I'm gonna add just a little bit more black on top because I'm gonna add later something pretty unique. Right, just like that, you know? Just like this. I'm gonna add some red. Red, just like this. Red. Nice, right there. So I like it. It looks good. So we're gonna do some stars because the last thing I want to do is get stars all over Snoopy. Normally I grab like a toothbrush and I get a little bit of white paint on it. I just kind of just like that. Dry it off a little bit. So right now I'm adding the stars just in the top, not on the bottom, you know? Less stars on the bottom, way more stars on top. Just like this. Boom. I love it. Kind of looks like the nebula. Now, since I'm a little bit in a rush, I could have really made this painting into a nebula, but for time's sakes, we're gonna make this quick. Just a little star. One of them little galaxy cool stars. Hardest ones to do actually, because it just takes a lot of balance. Alright, so now we're gonna do Snoopy. So Snoopy's gonna be more of a so right now I'm kind of looking at a picture about him. So he's gonna be more of the round head. Just like this. So right now we got his head. It's kind of like an oval right now. So that's gonna be the head right there. Okay, I can see it, resemblance. This is where his snout's gonna be. Just kind of getting the foundation first. Finish after. So since I'm in a hurry, let's see how fast I can get it done. So that's gonna be the head. Now let's start doing the eyes and the nose. Well, actually, I'm gonna make some glasses. So let's not do the eyes right now. We're gonna do the nose. Just like this. Since the paint is still a little bit wet, I'm gonna leave it right there to dry a little bit. And then we're gonna make some shades on him right now. we're gonna make Snoopy some cool shades, just like that. Boom. So we got that part right there. Let's make his other part. Just like this. Now, try to make him as Snoopy as possible. They didn't have any paintbrushes that I was looking for, so I'm just like, alright, bet. No, let's make his glasses just a little bit bigger. You know, they say the bigger the better. Okay, got that done. Just a little bit more right there on the nose. Eyebrows. Let's do the eyebrows. Just like that. Okay. Let's retouch the white right here since we kind of touched it right there. So we're retouch that with white. Just like. Now it's time for the ears. So what we're gonna do with the ears, just looking at the picture, we're gonna, since it's black up here, we're gonna try to make the ears more down. So let's do that. So as we can see right now, Snoopy has some big old ears. So you know, the bigger ears, the more he will be loved. Just like this. Now the only reason I'm avoiding to have ears up there is because it's not gonna mix in good with the black. Since right here is lighter, we're gonna do it down there. All right, now that our friend Snoopy has dried out just a little bit, we're gonna add a little bit touch more white. Now, Snoopy has this little snout right here, so boom, just like this, just like a little doggy, you know, with little cheeks, make him look nice and, you know, very Snoopy-ish, just like that. Now he looks more whiter here, just like this. You know, it's art, so it's not gonna look perfect right now. Everything, you know, it's kind of like this, you know, just make him look. You know, it ain't gotta be perfect, you know. Everybody's got their own style of art, but this one right here is mine. Add more white up here. You can mix in the black if you want. In this case, I'm not. I'm just gonna do it just how it is, like, you know, just like that, you know. So boom, just like this. The head, you know, Snoopy comes in all sorts of shape and size, but yeah, how's y'all's days going so far? How's your day? Is it good, bad? So now, we're gonna do the neck. So I can see Snoopy has a thin neck. It's kind of squiggly, just like this. You know, just like that. Okay, just like that. Boom. These little nice shoulders. There it is. Now we can add just with the tip of this. We can just kind of like where his chin ends. It's kind of like that. Gives it a little bit more of a. So right now we have this thin brush right now, and we're gonna draw his little collar. So we're gonna go the collar. I don't like to make it too straight, you know. It looks too fake, you know, just a little bit. Since the paint is still freaking wet, we're gonna do thicker layers of black. So this is actually a gift right now for somebody. One more layer should be perfect. Just like that. Now, if you wanted to, at the end of the tip, you can actually do this, which I think looks pretty cool. And just kind of like that. Paint over it again. And then what you do, just kind of like that. Gives it a bit of a bling. Then, I'm gonna add a special letter right here. There it is. Now, so nobody gets confused here, we're gonna mark this like that. There it is. Now that looks good. I drew the layer right now, the hat. So we're gonna do that right now real quick. So right now we're gonna mix in, we're gonna throw in some red, just like that. Make it look nice and cool, you know? I hate bland. Too much bland sucks. Just like that. Boom, red. We can put more red up here. Just like that. Maybe more red up there. Then up here. It's all about how you see it. If you like it, then you like it. Okay, there's a layer. Now who says you can't add some blue on top of it? Boom. Who says you can add blue? Look, this is art. This is what I call art. Add some blue. Mix in with the red and white right there. Just like that, look. Just add, just think outside the box, you know? Just make it look nice. Look. And then, you know, you can kind of play with it around just a little bit. Just like this. Let's say you mess up like that, right? It's okay. The beauty about art is that if you mess up, you can always go back and redo it again. So right here, we're gonna do some black. Even though there's black up there already. So I'm gonna show you what I do whenever it looks like this, I know it might look like a cake. So what I do, when I do that, now this is where everything is fixed. We're gonna grab some white. Carefully make a straight line. Just like that. Boom. Make another one. Just like that. Now I like it because it kind of looks like space. Another white line right here. You need more paint, put more. Just like that. More paint right here. Now what you can do when there's like this, simply, all you gotta do is just kind of stroke that right there. Now careful with the edges. And just like that, boom, look. Make it your own world. I like to do it like this because it reminds me of space. And I love space. Who doesn't like space, you know? Elon Musk. But just like that. Now with this one, simply just go like that. Just like that. So now we're gonna finish it off with just a little bit of this. I like to make this a little bit dirty, not too dirty, but you know what I mean. It's like make it look like it was painted by hand, not by freaking a robot. You know, it's just let that frown thing go over his ear. Make it look nice. Make it look cool. There. Now, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add just a white stick. All right, so now that he's dried out a little bit more, we're gonna add just a little bit more black, just like that, look. There we go. There, you see the difference? Boom. More black right there. Look, check that out. All right, now we're gonna finish that off just like this. Got the eyebrows. Now, since he's in space, he's not really deflecting any light on his glasses, so we're gonna leave it like that. And then we're gonna add more black right there. More black right here. Very thick. I like it to be very thick. And more black Try not to rest your hand on the thing because then it'll smudge it. But more black right there. So what I want to do is now for the finishing part, just for funs and gigs, we're gonna add a little cigar. Like maybe, not just like a little one, just right there. Just for funs and gigs, you know? And now if it looks too light or too brown, you know, just kind of make it look like if it's falling, you know? So now we're gonna add some smoke to it. So there it is. Just a little bit of a brown stick right there. So now we're gonna add some smoke. Right here, we're gonna add some smoke. Just a little bit of smoke. Just a little bit, nothing crazy, you know? So my favorite thing is gonna be right here is gonna say since it's a gift for somebody, we gotta make it look nice. So now that we're done with that, we can finish it off with something like, maybe I want to add more, you want to blur it out just a little bit like this with your finger, you can. Makes it a little bit more realistic. Just like that. I'll blur it out just a little bit, going up, not sideways. Just like that. Okay. Maybe I want to do it right here. Just like that. This needs to be quiet. Just like this, with your finger. You can retouch it too if you want. But doing it with your finger, smudging it, gets in just very more of a realistic look. So Just like that. Now we're gonna just a little bit more touchy right there. Smoke Snoopy. Maybe you want to add some more brown to it right there. You can. Whatever you guys feel like good doing. Just a little tip of a black right there. Boom, just like that. And there you go. Now, if you want to fade this out, so what I'm gonna do, I want to fade this out right here. So I'm gonna do that. It's a touch of black, just not that much. And then we go a hint of white, just like that. Now we don't want to overdo it, right? So we're gonna go like this. Just add some water to it, like that. A bit more red. Just kind of touch it like that. Just kind of go over it like this. Now you can add more white to it. Just kind of blend it in, just like this. Now we add more white right here. Snoop Doggy Dogg. Got more blue right here, purple. I'm gonna just add a blue and purple right here. Just kind of make it look good. You know, it's art. Just make it look nice, make it look good, make it look cool, you know? Make it look like you. Maybe I want more purple, right? Gives a little bit of a cool shine. Maybe I want more blue right here. Maybe more purple. Just whatever you like. Maybe I'll add a hint of black. You know, just give it some color, you know? I personally like to make it look nice and cool, so just like that, make it look unique. Just like that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is just something quick. I had to get it done. Stay tuned for next time. Peace.